Yo, it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to Lucario. Shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to everybody on the Bad Boy membership. Shout out to everybody that be in the chat, everybody that calls in, all the people that support the different shows, the Real Game No Theory show, the Monday night show, the Friday afternoon show, the Bad Boy show on the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Really appreciate you guys. You guys make it possible. So, always got to show respect to you guys. So never forget, the Bad Boy membership is still in full effect. We have well over 90 different programs on there. We still got the contest going. Look, matter of fact, we got a new member. We got a new member, and I'm gonna still play Keith's. The last member named Keith. I'm gonna play his video, and I'm gonna play the new member's video, so y'all can see what the membership is about. They're winners of the Bad Boy contest. You want to win? Get on that Bad Boy membership. All right. So here we go.
I'm Keith, winner of the Bad Boy membership contest. I recently joined the Bad Boy membership, but I wish I'd done it a long time ago because the content is the real deal. It helps you become more secure, confident, and masculine, which will help you in all aspects of your life, but especially with women. So thank you for the prizes that I won, but the real thanks is for the powerful content. Get on the Bad Boy membership now. You won't regret it.
All right, shout out to Mr. Lucario and Miles Cunningham, the Bad Boys at the Dating Game, and the badboymembership.com for these great prizes to help me tighten up my game. I have the Seiko watch, the Carolina Herrera Bad Boy cologne, and a $100 gift card for Target to tighten up my spot. So now I got my wrist right, I got my smell right, I'm gonna have my spot right. Now I got my mind right because of all that game I've been learning on the badboymembership.com. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the game that you guys lay down. And y'all stay up. Peace.
The Bad Boy membership is for guys at various levels of the game. You can be a guy who has never talked to a woman, or you could be a guy who is just trying to improve his game. Either way, these easy to follow steps in the Bad Boy membership program will help you become the man who will attract beautiful women. I've helped thousands of men achieve success in the dating game, and I want to help you achieve that same success. Remember, in order to attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women, there's really just one thing you need to do. Examine and practice the game on a consistent basis, and what better way to do that than to join the Bad Boy membership program. So in the Bad Boy membership, you get a different 45 through 90-minute audio/video series every month filled with detailed, easy-to-follow, step-by-step content that will help you attract beautiful women, and unlimited email coaching, a $49.97 value you get for free. You get all of this for only $97 a month, and remember, you can cancel anytime. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Click below and join the Bad Boy membership today.
All right, cool. All right, so shout out to those guys for winning the Bad Boy membership contest and, being supporters, and, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, man, because, you guys make it possible. All right, so what I want to talk about today real quick is I just wanted to reiterate the live stream that Lucario and I did when we talked about how there's really no such thing as female nature, right? There's really no such thing as female nature. I was in the middle of a previous rant, and it just kind of like dawned on me. Like when I started looking at everything, it just kind of dawned on me, man, that female nature doesn't really exist. Like the invention of female nature is really just another talking point for a lot of guys who feel defeated to latch on to. That's all it really is. You understand? And I don't say this to be, to act like I'm giving women a pass or to, just for the sake of trying to prove guys wrong or anything like that. I really want to drive home the point that the reason why it's important for us to understand the danger of having certain talking points in our repertoire is that a lot of things disguise themselves as things that we cannot control or things that are beyond our control, especially based on the way that we categorize them or the way that we name them. You understand? Because you have to consider when you call something, when you say something is the nature of something, you understand? When you refer to something as nature or natural, that means it is it occurs naturally. That means that we have no control over it. You understand? Water's wet, fire's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're humans, we breathe air, we procreate, we eat food, we defecate, things like that. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. Sometimes we see the moon. You know, there's breeze, there's rain. There's certain things in life that are natural. There's certain things in life that are left up to nature. You understand? But there are other things that we call it nature, but it's not actually nature. And when we look at something like female nature and we subscribe to it, basically what we're saying is that women behave a certain way and we have no control over it. We have no control over how and why it happens, and we have no control over how we respond to it. You understand? And that's the part that I feel is very detrimental and very defeatist for a lot of guys. And so I need guys to understand that your value trumps whatever you think female nature is. You understand? Your value actually trumps the existence of female nature. Because if you understood your value, you would never choose to even come up with the idea of something like female nature, or choose to agree with the idea of female nature in the first place. Because you look at yourself as a man and you realize that, yeah, there's certain things that are natural and there's certain things that I can't control, but there are other things that I can control. And I'm not saying that there aren't women out there that aren't disrespectful. I'm not saying that there aren't women out there that are not, vindictive and manipulative. But what I am saying is, it doesn't matter about their nature. It's up to you to choose whether or not to interact with these females based on your level of game, your level of awareness, your level of wisdom and knowledge about yourself. Because it's really a simple process. You meet a female, you tell her what you need from her, what you require. You let her know, hey, disrespect is not tolerated in my frame. So if she chooses to disrespect you, she's gone. It's really that simple. You understand? But see, guys struggle with a lot of different things when it comes to females. Sometimes men struggle with, well, should I just allow her to continue behaving how she behaves, or should I, because I really like, she's pretty, she's cute, we've been having sex and I appreciate the sex, and the truth is, a lot of guys are too lazy to go back out. I know a guy that got married to a witch. This chick was like, she had his, instead of him having her mind, she had his mind. I mean, he married her. She didn't take his name. You understand? After they got married, he called me up one day, almost crying, talking about how much he want to have kids, but he don't think he's gonna have kids because she don't want to have kids. You understand? And all of this happened. You had all of this in your mind, and you still decided to marry this woman. A woman who doesn't want to take your name. A woman who doesn't want to fulfill your legacy like how you want it to be fulfilled. And you gave that woman the privilege of your commitment under law. Not just your commitment, but your commitment under law. You understand what I'm saying? These are the decisions that men make. And then they look back at the situation, and instead of saying, man, I made the wrong choice, it's all my fault, I decided to marry that woman. Nah, what do you say? You say, oh, female nature is a bitch. Female nature is horrible. Female nature is this. Female nature is that. Listen, man. Look, even if you want to believe in female nature, even if you say, nah, Miles, you're wrong. There's such thing as female nature because female act like this and females act like that, and it's consistent throughout, generations, and there's numbers and there's statistics. You could, even if there is female nature, even if it does exist, it's still up to you to choose to deal with it or not. You understand? Because here's the thing. Imagine how powerful this could be. Imagine if every man had similar type of knowledge when it came to manhood, masculinity, and dealing with women. If not everybody's the same, but let's just say we're all similar to the point where when women behave a certain way, every man on a united front shuns her. Like, she's basically in exile. You get no, like, as after you commit certain atrocities in society in concern to men, you are exiled. You get no more attention. No man even looks at you. You actually become barren. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing you could get is possibly, hard dick. That's all you could get. All you could get is sexual with God. But other than that, every man just throws you to the curb immediately after. And truthfully, that's what's happening to a lot of women today. You understand? But then so imagine if we were all united on the same front, where if a woman behaves a certain way, she gets no privilege with men, no privilege with dating, no privilege with social interactions with the opposite sex. I tend to think that if all men were united on that type of front, women would have to respond to that. You understand? They would have to respond to that. But what happens? Not every guy has that type of backbone. Not every guy has that type of integrity. And a lot of guys have been raised by women, sadly. You understand? So that puts women in a frame of mind where they have the choice to be disrespectful. They have the choice to take you to child support court. They have the choice to call the cops on you, even though you really didn't do anything, and get you arrested. They have the choice to tell you, oh, well, you're going to sleep on the couch. I was watching this TV show the other day, and the guy and the girl, the husband and wife, they have a fight. And the woman is at the top of the stairs, and she says to her husband, I'm going, like, she ended the conversation and she's like, I'm going to bed alone. And then she slams the bedroom door, and he goes into the living room. I don't know what that is. And the argument they had wasn't even that crazy. They didn't disrespect each other. It was just a difference of opinion about something. But all of a sudden he has to sleep on the couch. First of all, as a man, I don't care if my name isn't even on the deed. Shout out to my man Lucario. He said, once I enter the home of a woman that I'm dealing with, that house becomes my house. You understand? Because I am a man. So if anything goes down from this moment forward, if an intruder comes in, if there's a fire, if anything goes down, I am the protector and the leader in that house, in that situation, in that environment. So therefore, as soon as I set foot into the house, that house becomes mine. You understand? So sleeping on the couch, I don't know what that means. You feel me? And that's the type of, it's little things like that let you know that men are not fully aware of their value in reference to a woman. You understand? To the point where we can even come up with ideas such as female nature. Like, that chick was just using me for my money. And when I was done, when we came back from vacation, I saw her texting this other guy on social media because he has a little bit more money and he has a bigger boat and he has a nicer apartment on a higher floor, and he was getting ready to go on vacation. So because of hypergamy and female nature, she went ahead and started dealing with that guy. Like, guys, we have to stop blaming everything else on our own. These are the choices that we make. Because in that example, if you're dealing with a woman and you choose to lead with your wallet, first of all, a woman ain't supposed to be getting no vacation until well into the vetting process. You're not supposed to be traveling with no chick, much less paying for her vacation or anything like that, until you get well into the vetting process where she deserves that type of treatment. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if she want to fly herself out to come meet you, that's cool. That shows that she's putting in an investment to come spend time with you. So she's showing herself to be the type of woman that's genuinely interested, to the point where she's willing to invest some type of effort, some type of finances, her time, and all of that stuff to come and see you. You understand? And that's a part of the vetting process. But if you lead in with your wallet and you bring this girl on vacation, and then she sees another guy about to go on vacation and she goes with him, you got what you paid for. You got what you invested. You got the results of your own choices, and it don't have nothing to do with the girl. Because a chick gonna do what the fuck she gonna do. A chick is gonna do what she's gonna do. And I'm not making any excuses for her, but A dog is going to do what a dog going to do unless you train it. Any person in your life is going to treat you any way you allow them to treat you. You understand?
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.
If you know it's about to rain and you don't bring an umbrella, you're gonna get soaking wet. At least if you bring an umbrella, you can protect yourself. If you don't use condoms, you have a higher chance of getting chicks pregnant. Everything that I just said is based on your own choices. So for you to sit there, just meet a girl 2 weeks ago, then you take her on vacation, and then when y'all come back from vacation, the next thing you know, she goes on vacation with another guy. What are you understand? Like, what are you surprised about? These are based on the choices that you made. And you didn't vet the chick, and you didn't make her earn that vacation. You didn't make her earn anything. So if it comes easy to her and then she sees another opportunity, she's gonna take it. You understand? Now, shout out to the dudes that spend that money, fly chicks out, and do what they want to do because that's what they want to do. And they're not looking for no commitment. They're not blaming chicks for anything. They're like, yo, I got the money. I don't care. She's a thought. She come through. I fly her out, blow her back out, probably take her to dinner. Because that's my lifestyle. That's how I like to live. You understand? And then, she go back about her business. And maybe next week I see her on the gram, messing with an athlete or a ball player or some type of celebrity. It's all good. I don't care. Because that's how I choose to live my life. And I don't have I know she don't owe me nothing. I spent the money because I chose to. Shout out to the cats like that, bro. Because if you're doing that, and you're not over here belly aching and talking about female nature, then that's what it is. It is what it is. But for the cats who on the low, y'all really love women and y'all really trying to make it work with women, but y'all are making these choices that come from a place of weakness, that come from a place of a scarcity mentality. And then when a woman turns around and does something disrespectful or, distasteful to you, and then you want to bring up things like hypergamy and female nature and try to blame it on other reasons. That doesn't make it. And I can't support that. You understand? I can't support that. You understand? Everything you have to understand that every choice you make will bring you a direct result. You understand? And the trick is to don't sit there and act like the quality of your life is not not in direct relation to the choices that you make. You understand? That's not what a man does. A man looks at his life and he's like, yo, my life is like this. And I have to really own up to the point that, hey, I made these choices and that's why I'm here right now. You understand? I allowed that girl to be disrespectful to me. I allowed that girl to pressure me into making her my girlfriend and then pressure me into marrying her. Why? Because I was too afraid to lose her and start over, or too afraid to holler at other chicks, or too afraid to go back out into the dating game and do what I needed to do as a man. You understand? That's what happens to a lot of guys, man. You meet a chick, life is convenient. We got access to vagina, we got access to sex and companionship, and we get complacent. We had a caller on last night that said the same thing. He made a chick his girl after 8 months. You understand? And she basically gave him an ultimatum, and he folded. He looked the devil in the eyes, and he blinked. And then he calls in wondering why his relationship is going the way it's going. These things are a direct result of the choices that you make as men. And whether you know it or not, women follow your lead. They follow your lead. So if you're making decisions that show that you don't recognize your own value, what do you expect the decisions of that female to amount to? She's not going to respect your value. She's not going to care. She's not going to have any regard for you. She's not going to do anything that is going to enhance your experience. She's just going to use you for what she wants you for, because she knows that you don't understand, you don't recognize your value. So why should she? So when she gets exactly what she wants, when she gets the vacation or the bag that you promised her, or the clothes or the Cash App or the Zelle or whatever the hell, once she gets that from you, she has the freedom to go ahead and do whatever the hell else she wants to do with anybody else on the planet. You understand? But you're doing all these things expecting her to stay with you. But you're not showing her you. You're showing her your wallet and your ability to spend, or your ability to try to do nice things to try to make her fond of you. But that's not you. That's all coming out of your pocket. That's coming out of your resources. That's not you. That's not your actual personality. That has nothing to do with what you require of her, person to person, man to woman. You get what I'm saying? So, but see, guys misunderstand this whole thing, and then they just chalk it up to female nature. Oh man, it's just female nature. These chicks out here, they don't have no respect. They don't have no, they don't appreciate dudes. They don't see dudes' value. They don't do this. No, you don't see your value. You understand? There's something that you're not seeing in yourself. And if you don't see it in yourself, then you can't show it to a female. You can't show it to anyone, actually. You understand? If you don't understand the quality, the quality that you like to be treated with, then no one's gonna go out of their way to try to treat you with a certain level of quality necessarily. Yeah, you might be lucky enough to meet a good person with values, and even though you're coming from a place of weakness, they'll still take it upon themselves to treat you correctly based on the value that they have for themselves, but not because of the value that's in you. You get what I'm saying? You might get lucky and meet people like that in your life. And if you're blessed enough to be with people like that in your life, then stay blessed. I hope you stay lucky for the rest of your life. But in most cases, when you don't recognize your value, no one recognizes your value, especially a female, because all they're trying to do is survive and use resources. That's all they're trying to do. And you could call that female nature, but what I'm saying is, even if that's the case, I'm still gonna make a chick earn it. You understand? I'm still gonna make her earn it. And then after a certain amount of time of her being a part of my frame, that female nature stuff don't even matter, because if she starts to subscribe to any of that female nature stuff, she's gone. She's gone. So she still has the choice to make. She's like, oh, do I want to be with Miles, or do I want to act like every other female? Nah, I like hanging with Miles. He's a good dude. He treats me good. He makes me feel good. He blesses me with wisdom and confidence and all of this stuff, and I just can't live without him. Boom. I'm gonna make the choice to do what he requires of me and to be a better woman for him. Female nature has no place in this relationship. Why? Because Miles put it down like that. You understand? And that's what I'm saying with you guys. Instead of looking at what you like, oh yeah, female nature. No. Do what you got to do as a man, and shut it down. Shut that shit down if it exists. You have to create the culture, create the nature of the type of woman that you want in your life, that you created. You understand? You create it. You train that chick. You let her know, okay, this is how you treat me. This is how you carry yourself. This is how you dress. This is what I need from you. You understand? That's how you do that. There's no such thing as female nature. If there's female nature, then there's definitely weak men. Because weak men give rise to female nature. You understand? But strong men, they don't see female nature. And they can't fix their mouth to really endorse the idea of female nature, especially, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. What, chicks are disrespectful and chicks are doing this and chicks are doing, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about, because I've taught all my females to be exactly what I need them to be, and to be, and not only that, but they're happy to be that for me. Why? Because they get to deal. They have an authentic experience with me. You understand? So when they have that authentic experience and they know it's a unique and specific thing that they can't find anywhere else, and they know that they have to earn their place within that specific unique experience, it forces them to realize that they're trying to become something that's bigger than them. So they have to behave in a specific way. So they can't fall to female nature and act like every other female out here. They have to act like the female that is with Miles. Just like another female has to act like the female that is with that man, and another female has to act like the female that is with that other man. Because it's the man who dictates a lot of the female behavior. It's a man who dictates a lot of the choices that the female makes, in order for her to be a better woman for her man, because she's within that frame. You understand? You guys gotta look. Again, I said it before. The reason why I believe so heavily in this stuff, in this type of thought process, in this type of mindset, is that the further we move away from all these different ideas that we can blame for our issues with women, is the more that we get in touch with the value of who we are as men. We get in touch with that value, and then the woman starts to get in touch with that value. So the value is going to get spread across from the man to the woman. So then we all become valuable. We all get a chance to lead quality lives and to treat each other with quality and integrity and character. And like I said, value. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so this is it's a deep topic. We could go on forever, but I just wanted to, because I know we was mad hype on the on the live stream, but I wanted to kind of just have a little bit more intimate conversation about the fact that female nature doesn't really exist. All right, so it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Please put something in the comments. Add to the conversation. If you think I'm bullshitting, that's cool too. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Ideas, we're all here to share ideas and and move this thing forward. All right. So if you agree, cool. If you don't agree, cool. But whatever. If you got something to say, please put it in the comments. Just be respectful. You understand? Because if I don't tolerate disrespect from females, I don't tolerate disrespect from nobody. You understand? So you in the comments trying to be disrespectful, you will be removed. You understand? And I ain't trying to do that. I want everybody to have to really have a sincere opportunity to share their opinions and, like I said, move things forward. You know what I'm saying? So we could really get in touch with our value as men, man. That's what I really want for every guy watching this, every guy listening to this. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really want for us. Like, seriously, like, that's my passion, for us to really understand our value, get in touch with it, and let it shine. So these women can really understand their place. You understand? Because unless you know your place, the woman's not going to know her place. That's why they're all over the place. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that like button, share it with your friends, your enemies, comment. Remember, we got all the stuff. We got the, women love sex t-shirts, great conversation starter. You know what I'm saying? If you wear it out in the street, it's easy to start conversations with women about that stuff, and you'll already be talking about sex, so you're getting closer to where you're trying to get to. We got the 60-minute Miles in the Game sessions. We got the Real Game No Theory show on 6 p.m. Eastern Sundays. That's when 6 of us are in the panel. We got Mr. 1950, we got Coach EO, we got Lucario, myself, Steve the Dean, and Kay Zaggin. All right, so get on the shows. We also got the Friday afternoon show at 4. You understand? And then we have the Bad Boy shows on Wednesdays. All right, so it's your boy Miles Cunningham. I sincerely hope that you're having a great day, and remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.
What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham, and what I want to talk about today is the Bad Boy Membership Contest. All you have to do to be eligible to win the Bad Boy Membership Contest is to be a Bad Boy member. See, what we realize is that when guys join the Bad Boy Membership, they make the transition from simp to player very quickly, and we're just trying to make that transition just a little bit easier. So here's what you get if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. So here's what you receive if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. A bottle of Bad Boy Cologne by Carolina Herrera, New York. A luxury designer timepiece. And a $100 gift card. To increase your chances of winning, share this post in your story, tag 3 friends, and subscribe to Mr. Lucario or the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. And follow Real Mr. Lucario and Miles in the Game on Instagram. The winner will be announced at the first of the month. Good luck.